This week said to Pashas Re'eh, we see about Stokor, how much we're mechuyev to give Stokor. The Pasuk says, Ki b'cho evyoin mi'achat achecho. One of our brothers is poor, and he comes knock on the door and he tells, please help me. Is this going on poor, that he needs money, or is he going and he wants an eitzah? He asks you for an eitzah. Please help me. Where should I buy a house? Where should I buy an apartment? Should I buy it here? Should I buy it there? Shall I rent? Shall I buy? What do I do with the child? Which school do I put him in? I need a shidduch. Which chosen shall I take? Which color? Which school? Which seminary? Where do I go and work? Yidden. Each one has his own problems. How can I help him? Could I help him? Am I capable of helping him? Could I really help him? Yes or no? So we see in this week's Seder, it's certain the person is mechuyev. Tell the other person, the person can't say, Lois sick points, it's yotcho, meochicho, or evyon. He shouldn't close his hands. If he closes his hands, when he needs help, Hashem will tell him, you don't help the other guy, I won't help you. And the raya is from the Gemara, which says in Shabbos Tav Nun Hei Amud Aleph, Rav Yehuda was sitting in front of Shmuel, and Shmuel came knocking. Amona came knock on the door. So Rabbi Yehuda tells Shmuel, Rabbeinu, open the door. The Amona wants something. So Shmuel didn't open the door. So Rabbi Yehuda tells Shmuel, why did you open the door? The Gemara says, if you don't help the other person, when you ask, you also won't be listened to. So Shmuel said, what do you want from me? Ma'ukvez God Lador, he's sitting on top, he's Av Beis Din. He takes no notice. Why should I take notice? But since the Amona knocked on the door, what did the Gemara say? In Bava Basra Daf Yud Beis, Rabbi Yosi was not well. Rabbi Yosi, the son of Yeshua ben Levi, was not well. He became very, very ill, and he nearly died. He went into a coma. They davened for him and he came back. When he came back, they asked him, what did you see upstairs where you were? Why? He said, I saw Elyonim Lamata, Tachtoinim Lamala. The people of this world, the Rabbonim, which were in this world, the Rabbonim upstairs, they were sweeping the floors, cleaning the windows, wiping the tables. They're doing nothing, opening the doors. And Tachtoinim, people who did nothing down here, upstairs, they're very, very choshev. So Gemara says, Oilam Boro Ha'ita, you saw a very, very clear world. Why? Because the Gemara Toisus brings down, since the Amona knocked on the door of Shmuel, and Yehuda told Shmuel, why did you open the door? The Ammonas knocked on the door. He much sure the answer wasn't 100% right. Lifnim Yeshua Sadin, he should have probably opened the door. Since he didn't do this, so he became the Talmud, Shmuel became the Talmud of Rabbi Yehuda. Rabbi Yehuda was the rabbi, and Shmuel was the Talmud. If a person does everything for the other guy, says the Baraturim, if you help the other person, if you do what you want for the other person, then I will help you. Im potoach tiftach lo yotcho, yiftach lo sharei shomayim. I will open up sharei shomayim, and if love, I won't listen to you. Shenema, oitim oznem bezakas dam, gam hu yikra v'lo yana. I want to tell you a story. Psalm Shadron brings down a story of two people, of an Oni and an Oshe. An Oshe was, his name is, let's say, Reb Zalman, and the Oni, his name was Ramendel. Ramendel is the Oni ve'eyon, walks around with rags, smells, has nothing in life. Yid, he's a Yid. And Reb Zalman is a multi-millionaire, has money. Reb Zalman made chasna for his daughter. Stand out of the chuppah with all the ashirim, all the mechubodim, the gaboim, the rabbonim, Rosh HaKol, the whole congregation. Stand under the chuppah. Reb Mendel goes to Reb Zalman under the chuppah when the Kala and the Chosen are standing there, saying the Boros, and he goes up to Reb Mendel. He goes up to Reb Zalman, he tells him, Reb Zalman, you have a bit of tabak? I want some tabak. Reb Mendel has tabak in his pocket. He's wearing a vest. On the right-hand side, he has his gold watch with a chain. On the left-hand pocket, he has a silver box with tabak inside it. Reb Zalman tells Reb Mendel, you want a little tabak? After the chasna, come to me. I'll give you whatever you want. Reb Mendel says, now. Now, I want it now. I don't after the chasna. Now I've got no connection with the chosin and the kala. I want it now. And Reb Zalman did not give any tabak to Reb Mendel. He didn't give him nothing. And what happened? All the money from Reb Zalman went to Reb Mendel, and the poorness of Reb Mendel went to Reb Zalman. Poor guy. He went to the rabbi. He asked him why. Why such an oynish? The truth is that's the Gemara in Tmura. Gemara said in Tmura, Rosh ve'ish tochochim nifgoshu meye einei shneim Hashem. Rosh is a poor man. Ish is a rich man. The Rosh, the poor man tells the rich man, maybe you give me something. And the rich man gives the poor man something. So Rabbeinu Bachai brings under this pastor. Why does it say, Ki biglal hadovo hazeh? Why doesn't it say in Posuk Yud, Ki bavu hadovo hazeh? If you give him, you'll be helped. Rabbeinu Bachai brings down, it's all galgal chuize ba'olam. If you help the other guy, I will help you. If you don't help the other guy, then whatever you have goes to him, and whatever he has goes to you. But if each person helps the other person, love davka with kesef, love davka with chokhmah, the Torah, the Gemara brings down in Tmur Dav Tet Zayin, also the Am Ha'oretz goes to the Talmud Chocham. Help me, explain me Tosfos, explain me Gemara. If the Talmud Chocham pushes him away, all the chokhmah from the Talmud Chocham goes to the Am Ha'oretz, and the Am Ha'oretz goes back to the Talmud Chocham. Have a look at Gemara Tmura, Dav Tet Zayin Omid Aleph. But if they sit together, and he helps him, and he talks to him, and he listens to him, he tries to help him, then everything is all right. And that's what brings down, and the tikkun of the story was that the Rebbe told Reb Zalman, you'll stay ani ve'evyon, tin Reb Mendel makes chasna. When Reb Mendel makes a chasna, you go up to him under the chuppah, and you tell him, Reb Mendel, you have a bissel of tabak? If he stands on the nisoyon, we'll see. Waited a few years, came a big simcha in town, the daughter of Reb Mendel became a kala, the happiest person was Reb Zalman. He went up to him in the middle of the chuppah of reading the ksuva of the third bracha and the fourth bracha, and he goes up to him and he lofts him on the back. Reb Mendel, you have a bissel of tabak? Well, of course. Take my tabak. Reb Zalman fell to the ground, fainted. No one knew why he fainted. Mendel knew exactly why he fainted. He went back to the rabbi and said, since he was stood on the nisoyon, he has to divide the money. Whatever a person has, if he has chokhmah, das, tvuno, eitzer, bina, makes no difference. Money, help. A person has to help the other person. Person never knows when he's matzliach. Why is he matzliach? What's the reason he's matzliach? HaKadosh Baruch Hu knows it. But everything is galgal achoyze ba'olam. Now the person's rich, and the next generation the person's poor. Now the person's a chocham, and the next generation the person's Am Ha'oretz. We don't know nothing. But if the other guy comes to you, and he tells you, and he asks you, and he begs you, please help me. Help me with money. Help me with an eitzah. Help me with time. Help me, what should I do? Shall I do? Yes, do. No, do. Think, if you can't help him, bench him, bless him, do whatever you do. Whatever we do to do something for the other guy, then HaKadosh Baruch Hu says, I'll help you also. But if you don't take any notice of him, he knocks on the door, he calls you up, and you don't take any notice. Then it comes to a matter when you ask, God tells you also I won't help you. But if you answer him, that's when the Apostle says in Yeshaya Novi, if you give him clothing, haloi poroitz lerov lachmecho, Yeshaya Nunches, vani merudim tovi bois, ki tere aroi v'chisisa. You see a poor man, and you cover him, then you ask, I will help you. Az yiboka is one posuk. Oz tikra v'Hashem yaneh. I'm here. You need me. Yeah, I'm going to help you. You help the whole world, I'll help you also. We know our whole life is built on this inyan. Especially we come to before Chodesh Elul. That the Pasuk says in Hosea, Chesed chofatzti v'lo yizovach. I want chesed. I don't korbanos. I don't need this. I don't need that. Help the other guy. Listen to him. Sit next to him. Be mechazik him. Think of him. Do what you want to him, Bezat Hashem. Whatever you do to him, Bezat Hashem, I will pay you back. If it's money, if it's health, if it's long, healthy life, if it's a good life, if it's simchas, if it's children, if it's einiklech, ueiniklech, panoso, hatzlocho, and siyata d'shmaya. Don't think only about yourself. Think about the other person. If you can't help him, sit next to him. Try to help him. Be next to him. Lift him up. Think there's something called in English NLP. Sit next to him and say, I'm listening to your problem. I'm listening. I'll try to do what I can. Even if you can't help him, at least he tells him his problem. Da'aga b'lev ish yasichen el acherim. And you help him. You try to help him. You sit with him. Bezat Hashem. Then the Kodesh Baruch says, I will help you also. It's all mido keneged mido. And if we do the other thing, we help him. Hakol b'seder. Everything's different. But if you close the phone, or you knock on the, or you put thing on the door, I remember Rab Shach. I once went into Rab Shach. He lived on the 3rd floor. Before there was an elevator there. Long time ago. And I closed the door. I want to speak to him. So Rab Shach said, no, open the door. I said, why? But I want to talk to you. No. If someone comes all the way up the stairs, he sees the door open, he'll wait. If he sees the door closed, he'll turn around, he'll go back down the stairs again. If I've got a capability of helping someone, let me help him. That's our whole life is built on the same thing. What we do for the other person, HaKadosh Baruch Hu will do for us. We help him. We think with him. We take his problem into ourselves. We daven for him. That's person thinks about the other guy, wants to help him. He doesn't know how to help him. He davens to Hashem. That Hashem should help the other guy. That's what Chofetz Chaim says on this parsha. B'liyal. You think about the other guy. You help him. You go into his feet. You go into his shoes. You go into his shoes. Then I will help you. Everything. Everything is one thing together. Everything is built on chesed. Ben oda lechaver. Ben oda lemokim is something else. But ben oda lechaver is very, very important. When we think about the other guy, we help him. We go and coincide for him. We sit next to him. We think what he is, who he is. Everything is completely different than everything. Bezat Hashem. We'll be mitchazek now before Chodesh Elul. Chesed chafastiv lo yizovach. The Megala Mukhi says it's written in the Pasuk. Milvad oiles hatomid. What does milvad oiles hatomid mean? Malve lo oni b'shas dochkoi. Milvad. That's what Megala Mukhi brings down. Milvad. At oilas hatomid ein tov aseta ase. We think about the other guy. We go for him. We think about his problems. We take his problems into us. We try our best to help him. If we can't help him, we can't help him. At least we can daven for him. HaKadosh Baruch Hu's, the phone is always open to daven to Hashem. He always wants to listen to us. We have to be a nudnik. More and more and more, again and again and again. And the HaKadosh Baruch Hu will sicher help all of us to be helped. All of a gebench to your Bezat Hashem. Siyati Yishmaya, Chaim Tov V'Maruchim, B'schus Kol HaMerachem Al HaBriyos, Merachemim Olov Min HaShomayim.